Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know. We have Primite Lordly Load. What a card. It feels like we talk about this card every 2 to 3 market watches. Why? Because it's fresh off the press, just like the channel. Best-selling in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. This is the single most best-selling Yu-Gi-Oh card right now in the Yu-Gi-verse. Right now. Fresh off the press. Hot off the press. Everyone feels like they need this card. The engine is, breaking into the meta. Next format. Again, people are excited for Blue Eyes. It's iconic. We've been telling you guys as this card has gone up since it's been $2. We've been riding the wave up. And then you wake up one day and this secret rare continues its parabolic advance move. Last we touched base on this card, it was in the low 40s. Excuse me, guys. It was in the low 40s. And we said, this is going to be a $50 card soon. But it just got better. It's essentially 60 bones at the bottom of the page. Here you got a couple of one-ofs at 55, 56s. And then the playsets are in the high 50s. Post-tax, 60 bones a pop. You want a playset, you need to pay 180s. $180. Wild. These markets are going crazy. 23 listings, 3 pages only. The Primite hype is here. We discussed Primite Roar as a super rare at quarters. Now they're Billies. Crazy. Drill beams were cheap. And by the way, we're going to just touch base on this card in a moment. Great time to pick it up, in my humble opinion. Primite engine will break into the meta. Again, don't sleep on this. Again, a lot of Blue Eyes hype. And in the OCG, making waves over there. Again, it's kind of late compared to OG prices. But honestly, I look at this secret rare, and 75s is the next target. Conservatively, and more maybe mid long-term range would be 100. Triple digits, man. Wild, just insane to see something like this going on. Craziness in the markets. The card continues to go up in price, just as we've been expecting, guys. This card was just in the high 30s, low 40s recently. Now it's 55, 60s. Then you wake up another day next week and it's 75 bones, 70, 75s. And no one would be surprised. Why? The demand is extreme. Craziness in the markets, a lot of hype. People feel like they need, oh my God, Blue Eyes, iconic Blue Eyes White Dragon. I want to play it with Primites and I want to dominate the meta. Hey, hype is here, man. Parabolic. Insane, guys. Insanity in the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. Let me know what you think for the secret rare. And then we have the quarter century secret rare from Rage of the Abyss as well. This card was $19 at one point. Yo, 20 bones, man. Now it's 200. 200. That's a 10x bagger right there. 12 listings only. And at the bottom of the page is 230s. You do have, mind you, a couple of play sets here. But again, this one, telling y'all, man. Telling y'all. Could be 250s in the short term. Maybe even go crazy and be 300 plus. People paying a band to play a playset of these cards. Blue Eyes, I don't underestimate it, man. Honest, I wouldn't be surprised. Primite, if they tell you, Jerry, a Primite Lordly Lows, they're 333s. You need a 1,000. Well, let's say they're 300 a pop. And, plus tax, $1,000 for a playset. I would not be surprised. I would not. We were just talking about this card the other day at double digits, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is wild, insane. Let me just put this card right here because we're going to touch on Drillbeam in a bit. But before we do, look at that. Guys, the hype is because, they made a change, I believe. Now, instead of during your standby phase, it happens in either or for Primite, Dragon, Ether Barrel. So this card breaks the engine, into the meta. It does. With Blue Eyes, Dragon, it's broken, man. It is broken. So again, here it is, man. There's hype. People coming in. That's why I would not be surprised if this, the Primite engine as a whole starts ramping up even more. It was already hype. Again, but of course, we'll see. We'll see how it pans out in the actual meta. But exciting times for this card, for this engine. Keep it in mind. We have Veidos, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction. First talked about it at 10 bones. Then talked about it at 15s. And then here we are. Let me just pull the latest and greatest moment just 3 days ago. We were talking about this card. What did your boy Jay have to say? So we were talking about it at 1050. I mean, no need to show this one as a fresh off the flash, but right here, we came into the chart and we said, guys, this game is just, it's too easy. We're hacking out here, man. We're hacking. What do we buy? The consolidation, the sideways action, the sideways movement. Guys, you don't want to be Billy Bob FOMOing in at all-time high prices. We don't do that. We don't pay $40 for a card that goes down to 10. We wait for the falling knife mode. Patience wins this game. Patience wins this game, guys. That is what we do. We wait for the right time. We wait for the lack of interest. We wait for the blood in the streets. This is what we buy right here, guys. I don't know how else. Like, this is a beautiful chart. Unless this card gets reprinted, what we said at 1050s, $10, this is going to be a $20 card soon. And mind you, it was a $40 card back then. Don't sleep on it. Beautiful consolidation, man. That's what you buy. Sideways action. You can't make this stuff up. Why? Because this card, as you can see, 22 listings down here. And now, with shipping, it's 15s. And then quickly, it's 20s and beyond. 3 pages only, guys. 22 listings. Already bumped up to 15s. 20s around the corner. We literally said that just the other day when we talked about that card. This card. No one was paying attention to this card. No one was looking at this card. And we told you guys, pick it up at 10 bones. Because it's too cheap. Too cheap. Now it's 15s. And then it's 20s. And whoever picked these up made money at 10s if you listen to your... Guys, I don't know what else to say, man. Other than it's too easy, Jay. But why? You haven't even showed us the price, man. Look at that. 25 bones. 20 was conservative. 15 listings right here. 2 pages only. You have an RO8, an RO16 at 25 bones. Mind you, this card was just $10 like a week ago when we were talking about it. You know, and then we talked about it at 15s. Look at that. It says it's 13s, but the chart hasn't even updated, guys. Look at this beautiful curvature into its parabolic move. Chart hasn't even updated. We literally showed you the chart that we were talking about down here, man. The game we hacking. We just said it, man. We just said it. No one was paying attention to this card, man. $10 secret rare. You can't make this stuff up, man. That damn crystal ball, man. Don't play. Undefeated. Man, shit. Guys. Mind you, even 15s. We were talking about it at 10s originally. But even 15s, just 3 days ago. Just 3 days ago, guys. You came in at 15s 3 days ago. And now you're up 10 bones a pop. You're up 10 bones a pop, guys. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. I don't know how else to say it, man. What else can I say? What else can I say? Nothing. I need to move on. Because Veidos is 25s. And we told you 20 was around the corner. And now it has even exceeded that. So now, Jay, what do we do now? Now, again, this is going to 2x from here. It's going to probably be at, 40 to 50s. We told you down here at 10s, it could revisit the previous highs. And it seems we're on track now. Again, we told you guys to pick up the Ashen decor. Told you guys, where's the other one? Look at that, the Ultra. Making moves now. Ultra making moves right now. Look at that. Ultra was right here. We were talking about it at 350s. 8 bones. Shh. Going to double digits, man. And don't make me do another fresh off the flashback on this one. The one we didn't talk about, though, that I forgot, because we call it how it is the spell. The quick play spell, the ultra rare. I forgot about this one. But thankfully for you guys, still consolidating here between, oh man, I was going to say 2 to 3s, but this is another one. Another one that will continue spiking up. If you need this card, you buy it right now. If you need this card, you buy it right now. You don't play with your food. You get it now. You don't want to be that guy paying $7.50 to $10 for these ultras. Don't let it revisit the previous highs. Don't do that. Come in here. Anything under 5s is a steal. Pick up the engine, man. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? It's too easy. It just is, man. It is. I don't know how else to say it. Look at that. Right there. Right there. Shit. Then we have Primite Drillbeam. Again, this ultra rare, we just talked about it recently. Consolidating down here, spike up. Now we're consolidating here. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. Guys, you need to understand parabolic curve. Okay, spike, right? Okay, so we top, man, Jay, draw your arrows better. Look at that. We top right here, okay? All right, that's all good and well. What have we been doing? Consolidating, retracing, and consolidating. Don't let this be the next card that is 750s and then 10 bones and you missed out. We're consolidating here. We're going to come back up, and retest the previous highs at around 450 to 5s, and then boom, second leg up status, especially with the recent announcement. Yeah, Jay, but, you know, some Primite builds don't play this, or maybe they just play one. Hey, hype, man. Speculation. People are going to want the card just in case they need it. They're going to want the engine. You know, let's say I'm playing Primites. I want 3 just in case. Yeah, I'm going to probably need 1 or maybe none, but let me just have it, you know, just in case I ever need it competitively. Don't sleep on Primite drill beams. We were talking about it when it first came out at Shekels when no one cared. We've been talking about it during this consolidation phase. So don't let me be the guy talking about it when it's $7.50 to $10 down the line and doing it fresh off the flashback. Don't be that guy. You want to be where the grass is greener on that side. And the grass is greener right now compared to future prices. Yeah. Look at this beautiful chart. Look at that. Right now, the card is 4 bones. You know, 4 bones quickly goes to 5s. Again, don't let it 2x from there. Don't let this ultra rare be double digits, even as a one of, or however many people use. 53 listings right here. Strong consolidation. Strong. Guys, math, probabilities, charts, evidence, facts, data. That's what we use here at the channel to make our educated guesses, because no one knows at the end of the day, right? But again, probabilities, that's the key. Beautiful, ultra rare. Used to be free. Now it's 4 to 5 bones. You wake up one day, it's 10s. No one's going to be surprised. You want to be that guy, you know, selling these at 10s and beyond, or trading these to Billy Bobs that are coming in late, that they're willing to pay a premium because of the demand and need for this card. Don't forget, again, you do have the quarter century secret as well. We've been talking about this one nonstop since it's been high 30s, low 40s. And look, little by little, starting to go up. It was 40s, now it's 44s, and we come back in its 50s, and then you wake up and the card is $75. Don't do that. If you're playing the higher rarity, the max rarity version of this card, especially if you just play one, people are going to be more willing to come and get the max rarity. They're like, I just need one. You know, let me pick up the quarter century. That demand starts coming in, and then the card could be 75s in the short to midterm, and maybe even double digits, guys, down the line. I'm sorry, triple digits. I would not be surprised to see this at 100 and beyond for the quarter century core set rarity, guys. Quarter century secret rares. I don't know what else to say. So again, your drill beams, if you're on a budget, don't miss out on the ultras. You come in, click the link in the description down below. Come over, watch these cards as we discuss these. And if you need to purchase them, one click, boom, right there. It opens right up and you get the card that you need immediately, guys. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. Check out that watch list, man. It's fire. Don't miss out if you need to buy any of the cards that we're going to discuss in our market watch today. Now, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, another one, has gone bonkers. Craziness taking over the markets. Insanity. People needing the cardboard, the brown. They're addicted to the brown and they're willing to pay a premium. Billy Bobs are coming in, pushing this card's price up. It says here, what, 50s? Yeah, we saw that last time, Jay, right? Wrong. 80 bones. 80 bones. 11 listings, and that's just a one-up. Then there's multiples at 85s, and then it's a triple-digit card. Wild. Another one that has gone from $6 initially, $6.56, stair-stepping its way into a third parabolic advance move. I mean, I'm speechless with this one. This could be 100. Shit. You know, and again, when I see stuff like that, it makes me curious, like we've been discussing for the other pieces. For the other pieces, what we've been discussing, don't be late, guys. Don't be late. Look at that. Oh, my Lord. Look what is going on here. PURs, we were just discussing this card at around $1 billion some change the other day. Shit. Guys, 8 listings. You have 2 here at 5s. I guess those are deals today, huh? Then 8 bones. Pushing double digits soon, and then NYCS Orlando's gonna be lit, man. I'm gonna take all my beautiful Blue Eye Spirits, and I'm gonna find me some Blue Eyes Billy Bob, and I'm like, yo, hey, bro. They don't know we got these for shekels, by the way. They just don't. Yo, you need some spirits? Yeah, I heard you were playing Blue Eyes. This other kid, this other Billy Bob told me you. Yeah, I got you, bro. How many you need? They call me the mailman, man. I'm gonna be like, hey, what you need, man? I got you, man. Shh. Wild. PCRs, wild. $10. Look at this volume spike. No way. No way. Jay, are you okay? Please breathe. 5 listings, $10 for PCR Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. These are great times. Great times to be alive and in Yu-Gi-Oh. Great times to be alive and in Yu-Gi-Oh. Pick your choosing. So after you see these spikes, Jay, what do I do? Should I be picking up Blue Eye Spirits? What should this, that, and the third? What are Supers and Ultras doing? Let me see. I need to check, guys. This card has taken over my market watch because I'm perplexed. Look at this. Insane. Platinum Secrets. Guys, this is the play right now. If you need this card, you buy it right now. You buy it right now. That's all I got to say. Because if the PCRs are these prices, what do you think is going to happen to the Platinum Secrets? I'll give you 10 seconds to think on that. Man, 10 seconds is too much. What is going to happen? This is going to be 15s in the short term, get bought out to 20 to 25s. I mean, I could see this from a mile away. You can see deals right here. 10 bones. 10 bones, guys. Easy money, guys. The next best thing from, Rarity Collection to Rarity-wise for this specific card is the Platinum Secrets. The next best thing. The next best card. The next best Rarity. The next most scarce Rarity inside of Rarity Collection 2 is this specific version. Free money, guys. But again, Jay, I'm on a budget. What should I do? Secret rares, 250s, you come in here. You buy these right here, 250s. These are going to be 5 bones soon. Jay, but there's 24 walls of China. Guys, the hype is here. You can clearly see it. The hype is here. People getting ready for their Valentine's Day to go to their local Walmart or their OTS shop and get 3 of these. The hype. Blue Eyes. Bringing casuals back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Into the meta game, guys. Wow. Insane. And then we have Supers, guys. I mean, this is good. You have Walls of China, but you never know, man. These Supers might be the play. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of listings. We understand. But again, it doesn't hurt to get exposure to the Supers and Ultras, especially at these shekel prices. You never know. People needing 2, 3 of these, per deck. You just never know. And even if these go from shekels to billies, be early. Don't miss out. These cards are best selling for a reason. They're hot off the press, fresh off the press, just like the channel. Wow. Guys, we have Maliss P. White Rabbit. Card has been retracing a little bit back down to the mean after pushing almost 48 50s. Now coming back down to the low 40s. And look, we have a couple of one-ofs, one of right there, a couple of deals in the 30s, but really the card is still holding the low 40s right here. So just retracing a little bit. Some people taking profits near 50s. That's understandable. But again, Maliss is going nowhere as this ultra rare from Crossover Breakers continues to have high demand. We expect to try and hold that line at 40s there, but it continues to be best selling regardless. A lot of people switching decks, wanting to play Maliss. They're coming back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And they need these cards. So again, definitely one to consider this best-selling card as it continues to stabilize in price. Then we have Fiendsmith Engraver, guys. From the Infinite Forbidden, this card was 50 bones, went up to double digits at 110, 115s. Now retracing a little bit here. People taking profits at around 95s. So again, back down from 115s to 95s. It's down 20 bones. So again, you see a couple of one-ofs here, but the card is really $100. That's where you start seeing play sets. 3 pages, 23 listings only. So again, I mean, it's dangerous to hold these in the sense these might get reprinted. They just might. They might get reprinted in Rarity Collection 4. I mean, when Fuwalos, that's the thing. When they announce a reprint like Fuwalos in a Rarity Collection 4, yeah, like that reprint is great. Fuwalos, we all want them, but it's a sign of what could happen. That means Perulia can be in there. Engravers and all these meta-relevant staples can be in Rarity Collection 4 now because Fuwalos just came out in our latest core set. So if that card can come in Rarity Collection 4, why not one in the core set before that or the one before that? You know what I mean? So you just never know. These at $100. I mean, everyone's playing it, man. It's just part of the meta right now. You can't compete, without these cards, high-end wise, essentially. So again, engravers, you never know, man. With these cards, it's been hard to predict this one. Because right now, I'd be like, yeah, sell at 100. You wake up, and the card is 125. So, but at 100, I still think this card, just don't let a reprint get announced, man. Don't let a reprint get announced. But it's hot. I love cards like these because they're liquid. They're liquid. People always want them. People need them. And they're easy to move. But, just wanted to keep you guys updated with regards to that card. Deception of the Sinful Spoils recently made fresh off the flashback when we were talking about at 26, 27. So pick it up. Recently bumping up to mid 40s. Right here, you have a one-up right there. But look at that, mid 40s. If we clean this card up, janitor style, due to the White Forest hype, we're at mid 40s still. And 50s just at the bottom of the page. So again, we called this one with the White Forest hype. I believe is going to be a $50 card in the short term, with the potential to mid to long term hit the 60s and 70s. The potential is definitely there for this secret rare, unless it gets a reprint soon. And again, it's crazy because latest core sets, we would never talk about a reprint in any way, shape, or form in such a short term time frame. But again, with the Rarity collection and Fuwalo's coming, now everything feels like it's up for grabs. So we'll see what they'll leave for the tins for this year's tins, and what will they decide to reprint inside the Rarity collection. But yeah, this card, the man is not going anywhere. White Forest is around the block, around the corner, and so we expect this card to continue going up in price. Then we have Dominus Purge. Again, this is a card that we were talking about, this booty shaped W recovery here, and we said at 30s it was going to be 35s and then 40s. You know, we did some chart action, probabilities, talked about this card secret rare wise, and look, right now 36s, 22 listings, you have 2 there, but then quickly goes, you have a couple of play sets at 37, 38s, but then it quickly goes to 40s, 3 pages only. Guys, we told you guys when we were discussing this card here, we're telling you guys, again, once a week, I like discussing Yu-Gi-Oh's best-selling cards. It seems to be, you know, a community favorite, a market watch, just to stay in tune with the best-selling, hottest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! And why. So again, this one, we always talk about it, and now it's making its way towards 40s. No one's surprised. The quarter century we just talked about not too long ago spiked up into the triple digi range, and we said this one is going to go from 30s to 40 to 50s, and we're getting close to the first pit stop. So again, if you need it, you're gonna have to pay a premium, but compared to future prices, this might be cheap, so definitely one to keep on your radar. Then we have Dominus Impulse, again from Rage of the Abyss. Recently we discussed this card spiking up a little bit. It says 55s, and right now this is where we are. We have a couple of play sets, but again, with staples like these, don't take them for granted. Don't take them for granted. Oh, Jay, you know, they went up into the 60s, mid 60s, and now it's retracing. Yeah, that's good. If it retraces, then that's when you come in. This is a card, again, unless it gets reprinted or Rarity 4, which they can't reprint everything from all these core sets, right? You imagine Rarity 4, Dominus Impulse, Perulia, Fuwalos, Engravers. You imagine? That'd be wild. Nah, I can't. Hey, life can't be that good, right? But yeah, this is a staple, guys, so you can't go wrong picking these up at 55s. Don't let this be a $65 card again, or even 75s down the line. It's a staple. The demand is not going anywhere. The only thing that could nuke this value would be a reprint announcement. So just something to keep in mind. This card continues to be best-selling. It's a broken secret rare that many decks need to play as a staple. Then we have LZ of the White Forest. Again, you know, not a fresh off the flashback with this one, but look. Again, we talked about it in the low 20s, as we showed recently in one of our fresh off the flashbacks, saying it was going to be a $40 card. And now, you know, essentially we're in the mid 30s here. But after a couple of 2s and 3s, 40 bones. Again, to no one's surprise, it continues to be best selling as more support got announced in Alliance Insight. Even more. Not just in Supreme Darkness now in about a week and some change, but also in Alliance Insight. So the booty shape recovery has gone parabolic as expected, to no one's surprise. And here we are, man. You have a couple of it's really a $40 card. Look, after refreshing, guys. So again, but again, don't let this be 50s. Don't do that. Again, don't do that. Hopefully you guys picked up at 20s. It's insane, man. The secret rare has all this value, but I wonder who was talking about it near 20s. You guys know, right? It's that boy. It's that J guy, right? Guys, and look, we have the quarter century here. Says it was 80s, but it's gone. 125s, 135s, 140s gone. Single digit listings, 1 page only. If you want the high end, it's kind of running out, man. It's running out. These are extremely hard to pull and to get. This is the highest rarity, the max rarity form that people are going to want matching rarity. So if you need this one, it's already high up there. It's already getting cleaned out, but yikes, man. It's crazy. We have a Stellar of the White Forest again. This one continues to be best selling after your boy was talking about it at around 14s. We told you guys to pick it up, and now the card is officially over 20 bones, and essentially pushing 25s at the bottom of the page. So again, to no one's surprise, you know, again, maybe the masses right now, they're in shock, but we were calling this one at 13, 14 bones. Now it's 20, 21s, and then it's going to be 25s, and maybe even beyond into the 30s, guys. So again, this secret rare, there's just a lot of hype, man. A lot of people like White Forest. A lot of people want to play the deck. And now getting new support, not just in Supreme Darkness, but in Alliance Insight. I believe this one has you know, a great life cycle ahead of it as a deck core. You know, I think it will be competing in this year's Nats. So if you need these cards, I wouldn't sleep on these anymore. You should have been picking it up when we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago, you know, at lower prices. But hey, if you need to do what you must, you know, to get access to these cards sometimes. So it's already going parabolic, but these definitely could be higher prices in the short to mid-term. Then we have Bystials, guys. Bystial Jewel Swarm and the Bystial Yubelion. Again, these Bystials are hot off the press. Extreme demand for these Bystials. Being played now, you know, in many different decks. Not, you know, before it was just Maliss, and now you start seeing some builds even in Ryzeal, you know, sneaking into Bystials. Because again, maybe it's not good in a certain matchup. For example, maybe against Maliss, right? But if you're playing a rogue deck or, you know, any other matchup, these might be broken, you know? And again, you main deck them, and then if you're playing against Maliss or another, you side them and you don't play them game 2 and game 3. So again, it's just good to have the option. We were talking about this card at 13s the lows. It says 2275s, and here we are. A lot of one-ofs, man. The walls are officially at 24 bones, guys. 2 pages only, 19 listings. So again, I believe this card will be a candidate for Rarity Collection 4. But in the meantime, during the gap zone, until we know if a reprint is announced or until the card actually gets reprinted, this card could be a $25 card in the short term. So yeah, it's gone parabolic, has never looked back. We always saw the potential on this card as it is currently at all-time highs. Very interesting card there. It's being used in the meta, man. People are willing, when it's a meta-relevant card, they're willing to pay whatever they need to get their cards. Same as Yubelion. When it was 20s, we're talking about it. This thing has literally V-shape recovered back to previous all-time highs. And here we are. A lot of one-ofs walls are officially at 30 bones. So essentially, this card has made a new all-time high in price, guys. New all-time high. It's crazy. We were talking about this card at 10s and some change, man. When the ban list came and didn't get reprinted in Bonanza, at 10-11s, we're like, pick these cards up. This could easily be 20 bones. And look at now, is at 30s, man. Insane for Lubellies. But again, Rarity 4, they better reprint these Bystials, man. You know, they better not do us wrong, man. We have Max C. Again, a prismatic secret from Speed Duel Battle City Finals. It continues to be best-selling, man. I mean, this card was dumping down as low as says 1369s, but we see some people getting deals at 11s. But 26 listings is back up to 1440s, you know, almost 15s, where you see the walls of China. Again, a lot of Time Wizard demand, a lot of Time Wizard format demand. You know, I believe Tengu plays this. I don't know if a hat also. I mean, so again, you need this. You need this card. So that's why my hope is that we get it in Rarity Collection 4. You know, at least as a quarter century and a platinum secret. At the very least, we deserve that. So hopefully they get that done for us, because this card, even with the walls, is moving back up in price just because of the demand. People needing this card, you know, at play sets for Time Wizard formats, man. So it looks beautiful. I'm just waiting for Rarity 4. Hopefully we get it in the boomer sector of it, or section of the set. But we'll see what happens with such an iconic card. We have Cassia Unicorn, guys. This card right here, you know, was a 350s, went up to 12s, now retracing back down to the mean, but consolidating. Just waiting to see if it's going to get a reprint, you know, anytime soon. Of course, during the gap zone, it might respike back up. Anything is possible. The card, you have a couple of deals at the single digit range, but really, the card is 10 bones, essentially, where you see the walls of China. And it's crazy. Holding stable, steady. I'm right here for this card. The card is just broken. Great engine still. Even as the meta, you know, formats morph, these cards are still broken. Don't sleep on them. Of course, we expect reprints for Cassia Unicorn and the Cassia package, you know, especially Fenrir, which we will touch base on tomorrow. You know, so again, I believe these cards will get reprinted in Rarity Collection. It's just about that time, right? But again, gap zone wise, it still has a little bit of more room to reclaim the double-digit mark in the short term. So definitely something to keep in mind. We have Blue Eyes White Dragon. Always best-selling. Always best-selling, especially now. Primite's getting better. Blue Eyes hype gets larger and grander and bigger, as you can see with Blue Eyes Spirit Dragons. So what do you think is going to happen to this Blue Eyes? It's going to be $40 to $50. Jay, but it's behind a paywall of the tins, and, you know, people were cracking tins open. It's hard to get, man. It's a beautiful Blue Eyes. It's a quarter century secret rare, and honestly, it's still cheap. It's crazy that today, right now, you can come in. If you want to buy this, again, you're going to go to the watch list. First link in the description down below. You're going to search for the Blue Eyes. Where's that damn Blue Eyes? It better be here, man. Look at that. The watch list is lying to me. Look, right here, you're going to click on it. You're going to come to the Blue Eyes, and you're going to buy it right now. Why? Because this card has no business being $30. This card has no business being 30 bones. It just doesn't. It doesn't have any business. This is cheap. You can get a playset right now to play in your Blue Eyes deck for $100. And again, how is that cheap, Jay? It's cheap compared to future prices. I mean, the Bonanza one is 150s, man. What do you think this one's going to be? Oh, but isn't the tins is, you know, in a different product, you know, more tins were more open than the Bonanza or this or that. Just as an example, right? Guys, $30 beautiful quarter century secret rare nostalgia. Boomer. That's the influence, man, that this card gives, the vibes, the energy. This is going to be 40 to 50. So again, yeah, you might come in here, Jay, there's a massive wall of China. It's Blue Eyes, man. Don't sleep on it. Spiked up at 20, 22s. We were telling you to buy it. Went up to 33s, and now at 30s, we're telling you to buy again. $100 for a playset. You live to fight another day. Don't be that guy coming in here, Billy Bobbin, paying 150s for a playset that you could have gotten for 100 bones right now. That's my thought process with this best-selling card. We have Fiendsmith's Tract. Again, this card continues to hover near the previous highs, guys. Here you have a couple of deals at around 25s coming in, but that's just a couple of 1s and 2s. And then the card revisits, you know, 27s and beyond. So don't let this be 30, 35s. Again, volume is coming in. Excuse me, guys, as you can see there. Volume, look, compared to the previous candles, highest candle in the last week, that means volume is coming in. People need this card. And again, listings are not that high, guys. If we clean this up janitor style, 22 listings only, as you can see there. Yeah, definitely one to keep in mind, guys. Look at that. 28s at the bottom of the page. People need the Fiendsmith engine. It's the engine that is being the most played right now in the meta, essentially. So that makes sense. And then we have Triple T's. Triple Tactics Talent Quarter Century Secret Rare. Officially a $75 card. 7 listings only. Single digit, listings right there. 92s at the bottom of the page. Just one of's left in the market. So just one of's. And then eventually it'll hit triple digits. Card was 50 bones right before the week before Christmas, and now 75s, and it could be triple digits very, very soon for the quarter century secret rare. I mean, you have plenty of options with this card, but again, the hype around triple T's, people need it, man. People need that triple tactics talent. They're coming in, they're getting the match and rarity. This card is spiking up. It continues to be best selling, hot off the press, just like the channel. Guys, link in the description down below. Come over here, check our great community tools and resources, guys. By the way, shout out to Imperium Duelists. You know, they're offering a 10% off if you purchase anything from them. Just, hey, if you feel like upgrading your gear, you need maybe a deck box or some sleeves, you go over here, you get 10% off. You know, it's better than nothing. Definitely something to check out if you're into, you know, you need new sleeves, new products, things, accessories. Make sure you check them out. Check out our great tools, links, and resources in the links in the description down below. And by the way, guys, like always, look, we're giving away guys right here a first edition Ultimate Slayer Starlight Rare at 7.5k. We continue to grow. If we refresh right here, it's 7.21 right there. So little by little we continue to grow. You want to make sure you join the movement, have the possibility to be that guy that receives this card in the mail. You don't want to miss out. All you have to do is just double check that you're subscribed. That's it. Ring that bell, like the video on the way in. I would gladly appreciate it. And then we have a Firewall Dragon Ultimate Rare giveaway. Once we reach 100 clicks for the watch list, we're just trying to get you guys acclimated with, following the cards over here, seeing the charts, and eventually buying your cards that you need as well. So don't miss out, guys. None of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. And by the way, shout out to Saki, man. That's my guy. Hope to have him over on the channel pretty soon. We're trying to work on a collab on the back scenes. Always love having him on the live streams on the channel. Just a great dude, man. So if you live under a rock, just go sub, man. Just say hi to Saki. Great content creator, great market watches, and also discussion videos and things of that nature. So you don't want to miss out, man. Hope to collab soon. I always have fun, man. I'm always laughing, when we link up. That's Team Sakurasu, great market watcher. Don't miss out. By the way, how to find them on our link tree. You come over here, Team Sakurasu, one click, and you have direct access. Look at that. Boom, right there. It takes you to the channel, and you want to make sure you click that subscribe button. Shout out to Saki, man. We have triple T's again. Triple Tactics Thrust now. The Ultra Rare, we told you yesterday we were going to touch base on right here, the cheaper versions. Because we talked about the PCRs, the PURs, and the PSRs, and the QCSRs, and all the Ps and all the Rs. But now we have the ultra rare right here, and then the super rare. I'm sorry, the secret rare. So we didn't touch base on the secret and the ultra today. The supers, they're a little bit more expensive than the ultras, as always. I don't know why, but the whole point is, look at it, parabolic. Again, look, this card is essentially 10 bones. 24 listings for the ultra rare version, essentially 10 bones, guys. 3 pages only. The hype for triple T's is here. Triple Tactics Talent, Triple Tactics Thrust. Get your triple T's. These are going to all be double digits across the line. Look at this secret rare. No way. I mean, that's just a one of a deal. But then it quickly goes to $12 and beyond. $12 and beyond. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. Look at how clean these triple T's look. Just clean secret rare from the Rarity collections. You know, for Triple Tactics Talent is Rarity Collection 1. And for Triple Tactics Thrust is from Quarter Century Bonanza. But at the end of the day, look at that. The secret rare at 12 bones for Triple Tactics Talent reaches 16s at the bottom of the page. Wild. The markets are going crazy with these best-selling cards. So same deal. Don't let this single-digit card be 12, 13s, 15s like its counterpart is. Pick up Triple Tactics Thrust. Just pick up beautiful, clean secret rare. Don't miss out. Let me refresh. That deal can't be there anymore. Let's see. That's too cheap. There we go. I knew it. So the card, really, those single-digit deals, man, look at that. Card is pushing 12 bones already. But even now at 12s, this could be 15s in the short term and eventually a $20 secret rare. Jay, but we have other versions to choose from. I'm telling you, man, don't take these staples for granted. Don't do that. Don't take these staples for granted. The harder that Bonanza gets to pick up, the most likely, the more likely scenario is for these cards to go up in price. Don't sleep on these staples. Then we have SP Little Knight. Again, ultra rare. We talked about the PCRs, PURs, all the Ps and all the Rs in last episode. But now the cheapest version is pushing 5 bones. And again, every week we're going to talk about these staples so you can keep it in mind to pick these up at 5s. Look at all these one-ofs. Don't be that guy coming in at 10s down the line. Don't do that. Even for an ultra rare, man. Even for an ultra rare. Look, Triple Tactics Thrust was 6 bones for ultras. Now they're pushing 10s. Don't let Little Knight do the same thing. Get exposure to the version or the ones that you need. These are the most budget, the cheapest one. These are 5 bones today, but don't take these prices for granted, man. They won't last forever. And look, a clean secret at 6 bones. Look at it, just clean. 6 bones right here. Goes to 7s at the bottom of the page. Same deal. Don't let the secret rare become, a 750s, $10. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just come in now. Get your Little Knights. This broken extra deck monster. You don't want to miss out as this set and card continues to get harder and harder to get. Then we have some tin cards. Again, Chaos Angel continues to be fresh off the press, just like the channel. Hot right now from 15s when we called it, now to 35s. And here we are, just holding 34s with a playset. Essentially, the walls are around 35 bones. As we can see here, 32 listings, 4 pages only. So again, all this card is waiting is to see if it gets reprinted in Rarity Collection 4. If it doesn't, there's going to be a $50 card for this prismatic secret rare. If it does, then this is going to crash down, back down to the teens, and even be a single-digit price card down the line. So right now is risky, but sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. It's just playing the gap zone right now, as expected, as we called from the lows. But again, don't forget, man, if you have 3 of these, you have a hundy. You know what I mean? Instead of, 50s when they were at 15, 16s, you've 2x your money, essentially clean. So don't sleep on these. But they're right now hot, man. People need these. So these cards need a reprint soon. Then we have Superstar, Slayer, Timefall, Sky Crisis. Again, this card was 13s. We called it as well. Going up to 30s. Now consolidating up here in the high 20s, at 2750s. But yeah, you do have massive walls at China. So it is what it is at around 27, 28. But again, those walls can get gobbled up, again, for a staple extra deck monster like this one, like Sky Crisis. I would not be surprised to see 30s in the short term. These walls get gobbled up, and even 35s in the near future. Then we have Mseti Glory of Horus. Again, this is one that I really, really like. Again, with the Orcus hype, this one has potential to go up even higher. Again, we're in the gap zone. We don't know it by the time Orcus comes out. This card is in Rarity Collection 4. It could very well possibly be the case. But in the meantime, it's consolidating here in the towards the mid-20s. here, 24, 25 bones, where you start to see the walls. But again, this could easily be a $30 card, as we called ages ago when the card was back down here in the 16s. So definitely a prismatic secret rare to keep in mind. Then we have Crimson Dragon. Again, this one was 7-8 bones, spiked up, went parabolic to 18s. You know, look, with high sale price of even 20s, and now retracing back down to the mean, just stabilizing around 15, 16s. So again, as a one-of in the extra deck for Blue Eyes, you want to make sure you get access to this card. Don't let this be 20s, 25s, 30s down the line. Don't let this go into the 20s. You're early, especially if it's to play. Just pick up your one-of. You don't want to be late with a card like this. Then we have Crystron Quarian Gandrax. It feels like every other day I talk about this card. This card was for 15s, then 20s, and now 25s, but that's just not really. Look at these one-ofs, 30s, and then bought out. Guys, 12 listings only. The Crystron hype is insane. These markets are going crazy. These cards keep going up and up and up. This Raging Tempest first edition ultra rare just continue, you know, breaking in, you know, making that's just crazy, man. Pumping, man. These cards are pumping. And we have Varudras, the final bringer of the end times, as a secret rare from Legacy of Destruction. It continues to, you know, hover here at the previous all-time highs, just hover around these prices, consolidating before potentially becoming a $25 card. So, of course, you see RO12s, you see multiple play sets here and there, and one-ofs as well. But this card, I would not be surprised to wake up one day and see it, you know, become 25s. Again, it's the charts. Men lie, women lie. The charts don't lie, guys. Chart after chart after chart. Look at that. You connect the dots right here. Beautiful, beautiful. These should be connecting dots right there. Look, right there, making a low, a higher low, and a higher low, and all while running into resistance. Guys, these patterns usually, look, if you pull this back here, what is this like? Like we always say, it's like a flag. Guys, these flag formations usually are bullish. Of course, there's bullish, you know, there's bull flags and bear flags. But in this case, you know, bear flags have to come from the top towards the bottom, then create a flag pattern, and then price consolidates in here, and then it continues going down. But when it's the inverse of this, we have a bull flag. Again, guys, bullish formation, bullish patterns. So what do we expect for this one, Jay? Talking layman's terms. Spike up. That's what we expect. At least the 25s. That would be our next target for the secret rare. Don't sleep on it. Then we have Infinite Impermanence and Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Again, these commons from structured decks, they're best selling right now. Jay, but I prefer to pay an extra couple of billies to get the holographics. Yes, that's what I would recommend. But again, there's people out there, they're on a budget. They're building a brand new deck. They want the cheapest versions. They don't mind if it's holographic or not. So again, that's why I'm talking about these commons. Insane that Infinite Impermanence commons are 8 bones, and Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring commons are 5s, as they've been forever, essentially. So again, these cards continue to hold their prices strong. They're stable, but they're best selling because they're the staples of staples, guys. The staples of staples. Everyone that plays essentially needs ashes and imperms, so it makes sense, you know, that these cards are best selling. Imperms, these could be double digits, man, before they get reprinted in the Blue Eye Structure deck. So I can't wait, man, for those imperms in the Blue Eye Structure deck. Man, they better be cheap at $1 or $2, just like these were when they first came out. Hopefully, man, so we can really dig in to these. Look, these are cheap, man. Parabolic ever since for these broken cards. Then we have Tenpai Dragon Pydra. Continues to be best selling. Tenpai got hit. People were tired of Tenpai. They were super happy that the hits came. There's that in the third. And then Pydras, they've kept going on up. 8 bones, 9 bones towards the bottom of the page. Almost $10 for the super rare. Insane. 37 listings. The deck gets nuked. People don't care. Oh, we're going to play it as an engine now and combine it with this deck or that deck. And it's insane that this card continues to be best selling even with the amount of hits that it's received. But this card should just get reprinted already. Maze of Master, just slide in an ultra rare. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We just talked about Triple Tactics Talent, the secret rare. But don't forget, we have ultras and we also have supers. And for both of these, look at that. They're pushing almost double digits, guys. Pushing almost double digits. Supers are already at 1138s. 13s, 15s. You're getting ridiculous. You do have the walls there at 11s, but I just show this to show you guys, don't buy the super. You come in and you get the ultra rare, you know, the technical higher rarity, and it's still at single digits before this one goes to double digits as well. The trend is your friend until the end. This card has continued going up and up and up. You don't want to be that guy paying 15s for this ultra that you can still get at single digits today. Then we have Artifact Lancia, quarter century secret rare, was in the low 30s, now bumping up to the mid 30s, guys. So again, don't let this be 40 to 50s. If you're into the high end, the quarter century matching rarities, you come in at around 110s post tax and you pick this card up. What is that? 30, 30, 30, that's 90. Yeah, around 110s with a tax right there. 3 pages, 23 listings only. So again, we were talking about this card in the teens. Crazy when it was super cheap. But again, if you want to pay a premium, you want the high end, this could be cheap compared to 40s and 50s, I guess. But the quarter century secret rare is bumping up a little bit as this card's demand continues to skyrocket, and also helping its price as well. We already touched on Drillbeam earlier in the Market Watch, and we have Diabels, the original Sin Keeper card we talked about at 6 bones as a secret rare. And we said, guys, pick the card up at 6s. You go to the yearly, all the way down here, 6 and some change, and the card has never looked back. Going parabolic here into the teens. Now it's at 1250s, and then you're going to wake up, and after these couple of walls, it's going to be 15s with the potential of being 20s as a secret rare from Legacy of Destruction. So again, we're going to always be mentioning this as long as it continues to be best-selling. You don't want to be that guy that misses out. We were covering this at single digits, then when it cracked into the double digits, don't let me come back saying that this card is $15 to $20 before you decide to pull the trigger. Then the Black Goat Laughs, also another one that has been high in demand as of late, getting sales around the 20s. Right now, a little bit of a retracement, a couple of deals coming in, 20 listings. You have a couple of deals here, but eventually the card surpasses 20s and goes towards the mid 20s at the bottom of the page, 2 pages only, 20 listings. So the Black Goat Laughs, again, broken card. This one cycles up and down. In the sense, it was 20s, then go down to 13s, and then back up to 20s. So again, you just play the game as this card continues to be best-selling and see demand and see play. Then we have Nightmare Throne. I was like, how is this best-selling, man? Surprise, card at 11s, and ever since, it's just holding 14 strong, couple of one-ups, and then it's really a $15 card. 6 pages, 53 listings. Honestly, I thought this card would be at single digits by now. You get the occasional Yubels topping, maybe at a regional here and there, but really, people are playing Maliss and Rise. Let's be real. And people are getting ready for White Force, and just other new deck cores, and not Yubel anymore. So that I could almost get essentially 50 bones for a playset of this, I'd be selling this. But regardless, it can continue going up. You know what I mean? It is Yubel, fan favorite. Card is still hard to get until it gets a reprint. It might maintain its value, but deep down, it continues to be best selling. Then we have the Damn Rabbit, Solo Hat Rabbit here. Card was 21s, crashed down to 15s, and here we are consolidating. Continues to be best selling at this $15 mark. It doesn't want to give in. It doesn't want to go to single digits. So again, 52 listings right there. And again, if you need this card, you want to be buying the consolidation. You want to be buying the consolidation before it goes back up to 20 to 25s in the future. Still a great broken generic link too. As a secret rare, don't sleep on it. Only thing that could hamper that would be a possible impending reprint. And lastly, we have Nightmare Apprentice. Again, always a best-selling card, guys. Excuse me. Always a best-selling card. You have a deal there at 24s, but then release 25s. And it continues going up, man. 26, 27. Don't let this be 30s, 35s again. This card always acts like a roller coaster. And if you clean this up here, just take a moment, janitor style. There's only 36 listings. Only 36 listings, guys, right here. Before then the card it reaches 26s at the bottom of the page and beyond. So again, this is always a card that I will be recommending for you guys to pick up at these current prices unless a reprint comes out, because this could easily be a $35 to $40 card, and then you can reap them rewards and take them pluses and profits off the table. Guys, if you made it this far out into the video, almost a 50-minute Market Watch video, there we go. I appreciate it. A lot of you guys really love the long videos, the long Market Watches. You're on a commute or maybe you're working, so I appreciate, man. Anywhere, anytime, any place you guys tune in, I just love to positively impact people's lives, cause people to maybe have a small laugh or to get value, maybe save money buying their Yu-Gi-Oh cards or make money by selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's what we do here. Of course, not official financial advice, guys. So again, we head towards the midweek now, and then hopefully I'll get Saki on pretty soon, and then we'll be live streaming as well on Fridays as usual. I'm thinking about changing the Friday live stream. Maybe the Thursday to Saturday. I'll try and put up a poll, see what you guys think. Because Fridays, yeah, it is Fridays entering the weekend and stuff. But, just work and stuff. It's just better. Mentally, I feel like I want my Fridays off. But we'll see. what happens, guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. For this week, we'll do it on Friday, and we'll see what happens next week and beyond, guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, guys. Hopefully you guys found value in today's market watch. It was fire, in my humble opinion. As always, a lot of buyouts going on, a lot of cards spiking, a lot of craziness and insanity in the markets. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Guys, you guys are amazing, man. If you're listening to my voice, just know you're straight MVP, guys. Thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.